great pirate's hat.
Can you give him a really tiny pirate hat on his head? Like everybody else has a huge thing, and just give him a really tiny pirate hat.
Like just kind of, well,
like hanging, kind of like
yeah.
Yeah, make it go the other direction because her bird is going that other way.
No, that looks dumb too.
Turn it Mohawk style.
Can't get it straight. God damn it. It's seriously hard to do. How about this?
That's very strange, Matt. Like he ate a bird. It's just a bird sticking out of his weird mouth.
Fuck it.
Fuck it all. There's your stupid hat. Stupid ass.
Aaron, Geren, and again, chef.
So,
wait, what does the little kid get? Does the little kid get anything? What the fuck is that? What should we give the kid, man?
Just making him a fucking Viking. Who cares?
Just put some fur on shoulders and give him a dress. It's whatever. I don't care. I don't even work here.
Welcome back to the Aaron and Geren show.
That's the show that you're watching. How did you find us?
Okay.
We try to remain as hidden as possible.
Yeah, we kind of blend in with our surroundings, you know.
We do. Welcome. We're the Camouflage Aaron and Geren show. It's our defense mechanism.
Camouflage. Have you seen the previews for the Ghost in the Shell movie?
I have. Wow. Good segue there. I like it.
It just reminded me. I was about to say something about active camouflage, and it made me think of that.
It looks cool.
It looks like straight up they just took tons of shots out of the original film. Like literally, it looks like the original film.
Except, not a cartoon.
Yeah.
It kind of, I feel like it'll come out, I'll watch it, and then I'll just be like, I want to go and watch the original.
I know, because, the fucking animated film is so good.
I just want to see, obviously, the end part, and I want to see Scarlett Johansson, rip her arms off.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm waiting to see, because
that will be really interesting.
Really intense.
I don't know if it's supposed to be, recreating that exact story, or if they just took all the cool shots because they were cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any kind of I always forget what those tank things are called. But I haven't seen... What?
I always forget what they're called, too.
No, I haven't seen anything about any of those in the trailers, but...
It's true.
We'll see.
So now I can light fires very easily.
Okay, I was about to say, very easily.
And then nothing happens. It's a little delayed.
Only you can start forest fires.
Just by barely, slapping some flints up against some living fucking,
very green.
Yeah, very watery surface.
Very watery surface. Could light the water. I cannot get over how stupid everybody looks.
It's pretty great. I just hate his original fucking costume, the dress.
Telling by a number is cruel.
What's Rokuro mean?
What do you got against little kids in dresses, man?
Technically.
Come on.
Same thing.
He can wear whatever he wants.
Not even remote.
Apparently, Rokuro in his native language just means son number 6.
Nice.
Man, they disappeared quick.
Whoa, God! Holy shit. Got him. Even the music stopped abruptly.
You alright, kid?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say something? If Eizen hadn't noticed in time, you'd be dead.
I want to be dead.
I just want to ride my dragon.
Because you ordered me to keep my mouth shut.
He just looks like one of the kids from How to Train Your Dragon.
That outfit. Why?
I've never seen it.
Why would you do that?
Really? It's pretty good.
Oh, take it easy,
the bird is fully in her head, guys.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's weird, it doesn't take the same rotational values as her head.
No.
I guess it's because it's taking the values from her shoulder, so
Malak
it doesn't match up. It's kind of weird.
Personalities,
Makes
just
sense.
like humans, but exorcists have developed methods to seal those personalities away.
so they can
I wonder what
use
his personality
Malachim as
really is.
uncomplaining tools.
He's actually like
Will he
completely fucking
always be
crazy.
like this?
Womanizer.
Can't say.
Oh god, he's still like a
I've never
child.
seen one escape
Well, I mean,
the
Malachim
Exorcist
are like
before.
they're fucking eternal.
Oh.
So how does that work?
I can just imagine him being a little brat. Like a snotty
Yeah, just-
brat, just a kid that's just annoying as
Fuck your rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, kid. If
It's
you're
like,
looking for
I
some-
say things because I want attention. Meh. Kids suck.
Yeah, they do.
Unless you're a kid watching this show,
Yeah, you rock.
thanks. Like, comment, and
Except
subscribe.
for when you suck.
Yeah, but also, what do you watch? This got swear words in it. You shouldn't be watching those.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I
Go to
mean,
bed.
Swear words are bad for you.
Yeah.
For
Jesus.
whatever reason.
Well, you know, we use swear words, and look how we turned out. Rich
Yeah.
as fuck, with
Yeah.
a super famous YouTube show channel.
We have like 3 Ferraris each.
I had to sell one of them, actually.
Oh, really? Why?
You know, something came up.
Oh, like a new Ferrari?
No. Legal trouble. I may or may not have hit somebody with it.
Oh, well, yeah, that happens, you know.
But it's cool,
when
though.
you got a Ferrari, you know, you gotta gas it.
It's cool, though, because they were willing to trade the life of their small child that I accidentally ran over for the Ferrari. I
Fair
was
enough.
like, you just take this Ferrari. And they're like, oh, cool. Thanks, man. Kids, expensive. Ferraris, get your bitches.
And get you out of prison for life.
Apparently.
It's a pretty handy thing to have.
It is. So
You know?
just always carry a Ferrari around
It's
with you.
like a get out of jail free card in Monopoly.
It's a get out of
And
jail
you can
free
ride
car.
it to work. Oh my god, it is.
Yes. It is. Anyway, enough about my personal
So you can like
strife.
actually see them.
Oh, they drop off like fucking
Yeah.
cave
It's
boogers.
really weird. Oh, I totally walked past.
But this is kind of probably the prettiest cave I've seen in like a game, really.
Yeah, I like all the little like particles
Yeah, the green
of
and stuff.
grossness that we're just walking through.
Is it gross? It's plants.
I mean, it could be like just floating moss or like deadly algae.
This is a
floating in the
fantasy
sky.
game, man. The spores that you see floating are just majestic, beautiful magic. Light
Found a cat.
captured in the sky, floating.
Oh, that's like the mana of the world.
Yeah, it's life. It is not cave putrescence.
I don't know.
It is not some vile, sporific, horrific disease waiting to attach to
Well,
your
what if we
lungs.
just suddenly came across a boss that was like, I am the source of all the poison in the air.
And he's just
you're
like-
like, shit.
spores coming out of his ass
Yeah,
crack?
yeah.
You thought it was magical, but really it's been farted out of my anus.
It's like the
That was probably the most disgusting sentence I've ever said.
fucking the queen slug thing that made all the slurm in
Oh,
Futurama.
yeah. Damn, I want some Slurm.
Slurms McKenzie.
Slurms
or
McKenzie
whatever.
could sell... He could sell it.
He
Really,
could.
honestly. I would
He-
suck it right off the tap, just saying.
Party with him any day.
Are you a turtle
Wait.
demon or something?
They got turtles.
No, you got
We
it
got
all
turtles in
wrong.
this game.
I'm the
Oh
white
god,
turtle.
they have actual voices.
Sorry about spooking you, Zol. If you're
This
not
is like
a
my
demon,
least favorite accent.
perhaps you're a
If anyone
mob.
knows anything about me.
Nope.
Really?
I'm just a plain old turtles.
Yeah.
Nothing more
I love
and
it.
Nothing less.
I
I'm
love
not
it
a
so
fan
much.
of this
You guys
like
have lots of
weird...
questions about me, but for now,
All the
I'd
Z's and
appreciate
the
it if you could hold
oi.
off on
Yeah, it's like some like
right.
Boston,
Much
New
obliged.
York, screechy,
The turtles are
hybrid,
traveling merchants
fucking
of considerable
stupid ass
savvy.
accent. I hate
And
it.
it's like
services-
bastardized
You
with
don't
weird like
Sounds
Japanese
You
styles
betcha.
of speech,
And that old
you know, where they get all
white
like
turtle
cheery
We
and
believe that
I
being
don't know, I
said,
love
this
it.
being where it is, my price is unfortunately
It's like there's a
right
character in Final
Oh, no.
Fantasy 15
I'd love to do that,
named
sis,
Dino.
but
I
when
always
you do
skip through all his
business out
dialogue
in
because he's
remote
got that.
areas like this,
It's
the
not
costs
this
add-
annoying, but
You're just
it's still
taking
that like
advantage of the situation.
fucking
Then that
pseudo
settles
Boston
it.
accent.
Like this.
Much obliged.
basically, you know, like they're super merchants, but we just kind of threaten to kill him if he doesn't give us like normal prices on shit. So we kind of have a way of following this specific white turtles around and ruining his day
Threatening to
every
beat him
time.
up.
Yeah, because like he's all about making profit and shit.
Mm,
But fuck it.
Good. I mean, I love
We need our
discounts
shit.
through physical
Yeah.
altercation. You beat him up. Boom.
Yeah, just
What else
fucking
was I
turtle, knock him
supposed
on
to
his
do?
back, man. What
Would
the
you
hell's he
rather I
gonna do?
devour
Who needs a
him and
5-finger
swipe up-
discount when you
You're
get a
more
1
frightening than
fist
the Reaper.
discount?
Oh shit.
Still,
A
that
fist
turtle's
count.
It's a big
Oh yeah, I
world
was talking
here.
about
Lot
the
of
Reaper
strange
over
folks
here.
out there.
Yeah, what's his
So
secret?
I'm
Well,
discovering.
it's not like a secret or anything, but
probably took
like
one
the
look
whole
at us
thing
and
about
thought
like
the very same
Malachim,
thing.
or they're called Seraphim in Tales of Zestiria, like 1,000 years later. But all of them have what's called a blessing, which is like a passive
What are turtles anyway?
field
Some
of
sort of
like
turtle.
magic around them that they always put out, and like if they set themselves up in some sort of a holy vessel and humans pray to them, then their blessing grows stronger and does more shit.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always shit like, you know, oh, you know, this makes the land grow more, or like this makes all the malevolence in the area, you know, lessened, and everyone's happier and nicer and all this sort of stuff. But
And his
is insanely bad luck. So like there's like just a field of fuck around him at all times.
Well, we need to get his ass out of our party.
and like so like literally he can, no matter what he does, whenever he flips a coin, it always comes up, you know, on the Reaper side. He can't get it to hit heads. Like, so almost every situation we get into is, you know, we could chalk it up to being the Reaper's curse.
Ah, gotcha.
So like, you know, RPGs are just like, oh, here's this ridiculously unnecessarily bad thing that keeps happening, but this actually explains it by being followed by an unlucky curse, you know?
It's not so much that it explains it, is that it gives its
it,
own reason
yeah,
for a bunch of
absolutely
just crap to happen to you.
It's kind of neat.
Other games just pass it off as like, you know, oh, here's some gameplay. It's
Oh yeah,
fun. It's engaging.
Yeah, their life just sucks, you know? But,
Here's this random boss encounter that was unnecessary.
yeah. But there's actually a character in Zestiria that you learn does have that same curse, like way
Looks
later
like
in the
Ifrit's
game,
first
but
mate has a strange
it's never really
superstition.
talked
It's
about at
just
all.
a habit. Only comes up tails anyway.
What land did that coin come from? I've never seen a coin with a goddess on one side and the Reaper on the other.
Strictly speaking,
Seems like it could be
that's
easily
not the Reaper
crafted.
on the back. It's an image of
And
the
this is
Demon
weird.
King, Daus.
Where have I heard
It's
that name
Daus,
before?
and Daus
Martel
is like the
goddess.
evil
And Daus,
sorcerer
the
wizard
demon
king from
The Book of
the
Ragnarok,
first Tales
chapter
game,
765.
Fantasia. He's
The
the one
Battle
that
of
came
Yggdrasil.
from Darius Karlon and like
Awfully well
takes
read.
over the fucking
The
planet
coin
and
was
like
dug up from
travels
some
in time
ancient
and shit.
ruins in another land.
And Darius Karlon's,
They
you
call
know,
the
where
place
Kratos
Karlon
left
long
on it.
ago.
Yeah.
It's made
Symphonia.
from soft, ordinary
So like
gold.
they just take all
They
sorts
have
of
some
weird
process
lore out
to
of every
harden
other
the
game
metal.
in this game. It's
Wow.
Do you like
Like I
to
said, they're,
strange.
they're probably going
Teresa's chamber,
to
Ragnarok is a
connect them
record
all
of
at
that-
some point. In some kind of
Anyway.
way.
It's a long.
Never mind.
So,
I think we
Not-
should connect it all.
We should draw out a really crazy kind of
Yeah, let's just
map on the
yeah.
wall with like yarn strings attaching different pictures
Yeah.
to different pictures.
Let's get all Mulder into this shit.
I'd love to.
Super conspiracy theory.
Tales of conspiracy.
You want to fight some?
Oh,
I've been avoiding everything
I
just to
forgot
get
how.
through this.
okay. Maybe. I'm just gonna
Win.
sit over here and
Have a
scratch my
win
foot.
move. Look at that, we have 4 people.
Oh, this is like a real game now.
Yeah. For real. Demon hand.
I did it. It was all me.
Your style is really.
I just stabbed my own ass.
Yeah. Just right into his ass cheeks.
Where do you keep those daggers? In my ass pockets.
Yeah, I just, you know, make my own pockets for him.
Yeah, it's a flesh pocket.
Does it hurt when you take out the knives? Every time.
Every time.
there's
Every
no
time.
guard. Do we just
Every
go
time.
in?
Wait. This isn't what I expected.
It's supposed to be a fortress.
Is that a bean?
Oop. Not anymore.
There's a barrier over it.
You know what really
Change the
cooks my green
security.
beans?
You weren't kidding.
Magical
Force fields.
fields.
That scorpion.
Yeah.
You'll be lucky if that's the worst of it.
A direct assault would be a bad idea.
Down
Throw the
cliff,
kid in
there
it.
should be
Yeah,
an
just
entrance used during the
Tell him to
fortress's
power up like
construction.
Sophie and just throw
We'll
him
check
into
that.
it.
Toss him in there. Overload it. While he's being electrocuted to death, we
You
can
did your research.
jump through the break in the wall.
The only thing that I actually do like about some of the areas being so big is like very rarely you can like actually like see down into the area you're going to.
And
it's all just one big map. It's just kind of neat, but it doesn't actually happen all that often.
It is nice. I mean, load screens are kind of a bummer.
Yeah. There aren't really any of them, like, ever. When you fast travel. But who needs that shit?
Not me.
Give me that herbage.
Well, so while we're running, I was going to talk about this new game I bought for my Oculus Rift.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
It's called Chronos.
Chronos, huh?
Yeah, and, you know, they generally don't have demos for games and stuff on the Rift, because most of them are demos. They're like tech demos, really. So I just, like, went to top 5 games you have to own, and it's always on, like, in every list that people make. So I was like, okay, maybe it's worth it. So I bought it. And it is actually pretty cool. It's got like
control time.
Sort of. It's like a mix of Dark Souls, but it's got fixed camera like Resident Evil games.
Are
we fighting Dial? Oh, just
they all turned into demons.
So you run around with the fixed camera, which is how I guess they keep you from getting motion sick.
Yeah.
And it's like you fight kind of like Dark Souls with blocking the shield and rolling around and dodging stuff. You have a little healing item you can only use once per life.
So there's no touch controls? This is like a
this is one
game?
of the earlier ones.
So if it's like a fixed camera, like in a like third-person sort of area, then what's the point of it being VR?
Well, you can like look around the environments, and I think it's more for immersion.
Oh.
Like you feel like you're there. Like when I was playing it, it felt like I was somebody watching this dude. You know, you run around, and then it cuts to a different camera angle.
Oh, so it's still like really cinematic, like kind of like Resident Evil.
It's very cinematic.
Or Silent Hill was more like that. No, Resident Evil.
I'd say Resident Evil. It's
yeah.
Resident Evil. But then sometimes it'll have like first person moments.
Keeping watch.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but yeah, it's before the touch came out, so it doesn't have any of those.
Is it like available on other systems?
No.
It's not just okay.
It's I think it was made by who made it? It says Oculus whenever you start it up.
Oh.
And usually that means it's like they had a hand in actually making it.
Interesting.
But yeah, and whenever you die, you start out, you're 18 years old, and when you die, you go up a year. And like when you're young, all the physical attributes are more potent, like you do more damage and stuff.
Yeah.
And as you get older, the physical kind of goes away, and you use arcane stuff, so you go more towards magic.
It works in our favor.
Oh.
So that's pretty interesting. I've only died one time, so I'm still a nubile 19-year-old man swinging my sword.
Like you don't have to die.
I mean, if you're good, you don't have to.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
It can be tough. Yeah, I'll have to let you try it out at some point. Just promise not to break anything.
Yeah, I'll try not to break anything.
Well, it doesn't have touch controls, so if you break something without touch controls, then you're just doing it on purpose.
He's on to me. So, that's been about an episode.
Is this Super Mario? What is that?
Is
that a Womp?
It's one of my. It's actually like my favorite species of monster.
What the fuck
you
is
gotta
wrong
look
with
at it.
him?
You gotta look at it.
He just looks sad. Put that thing out of his misery.
Fucking hilarious. Here, let's fight one. Wall man.
Oh my god. I don't even want to kill this thing. It just looks like every moment of its life is agony.
Yeah, pretty much. And they get better and better. The first time I saw this guy,
I think the one I'm aiming at is on the other side of the wall. On the other side of the creature. That is a wall.
On the other side of the wall, man.
On the other side of the wall. On the side of the wall, man. I'm a wall, man. Come on, man.
Wallman.
Wally Wallman.
Well, we'll continue this next time.
Wally Wallman. On the next episode of Aaron and Geren Show, we're gonna keep playing this game.
Went into my head.
So if you're into this game, well, you're gonna have to come back and watch us play it. It's up to you, really. Alright.
Bye.